Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to discuss the first volume of Harry and Meghan's documentary on Netflix. It is the most watched movie series that is available right now worldwide. It's trending all over the world and for good reason. I feel like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they wanted to tell their story in their own words. So the closest that we've seen that happen where they kind of took back the narrative was with the Oprah interview. But even that was very shielded and guarded, and it really didn't, I guess, allow people to see the progression of their love story. When she was talking with Oprah, there were certain things that Harry wouldn't answer, and also it was kind of guided by Oprah. But this one, they allowed us additional access. I won't say like full access, which I completely understand them wanting to protect their privacy. And it allowed us to see the progression of their love story, which was beautiful. Their wedding is coming up in volume two, but everything working up into that point. So what I didn't know, and I'll be honest, like as an American, and I guess Meghan touched on this as well, I didn't know that there was this contract, and I won't even say it's a social contract, but a contract that the British royal family had, or they might even still have it with the British media. So they're, tabloids like the Daily Mail and the Sun and all these publications pretty much have made an agreement with the royal family that if they, fund them their lifestyle through the taxpayers' dollars, that in return, the royals will give them access to their lives, basically. Like, I was flabbergasted at how just intrusive the media is and was. Like this picture, they wanted to include as symbolic of how intrusive the media just hounded them, like hounded Princess Diana. You know, they showed clips where Princess Diana, before she was killed, she asked them, the media, to give her family privacy, and Harry was including these things to provide a justification as to his rationale and his reasoning as to why he left in order to protect his wife and his children. And I don't blame him, by the way. They were extremely intrusive ever since, he was a young boy. And I mean, they forced him to walk very somber faced and walk behind the casket after his mother was killed as a young boy. And I remember briefly, because we're around the same age, to be honest, but I remember briefly hearing about it. I didn't realize how big of a deal internationally the death of a Princess Diana was, and her burial was so significant until I got a little bit older. But forcing those babies to walk behind their mother's casket, and then even more so force them to like smile and shake hands with the public like it was some kind of public event. I mean, I was like, wow. So this is something from the Daily Mail. I mean, I'm laughing at the audacity. It reads, new official Daily Mail, new official Meghan pictures. Yes, they're joyfully in love. So why do I have a niggling worry about this engagement picture. And it's not funny, but I'm like, what in the world would possess them to write? I've never even heard of this word, niggling, okay? What in the world is wrong with these people? Like, and I'm only laughing because of the pure chaotic just audacity and just the mindset of like how I don't know what people are thinking when they write these things, but that is crazy to write niggerling. Okay, so moving on. It's not funny because I know that it weighed on Meghan a lot. Also, here they did the same thing with Diana, right? So even back when she was still alive, they were saying like she should keep quiet. And she wasn't American, she wasn't mixed race, she was a commoner, quote unquote, but she was English, she was British, she was beautiful, but she was the people's princess. People loved her in ways that a lot of people I feel have taken to Meghan, and they just don't like that. And here on the right, I added that picture of Kate because I don't know if her stylist purposely set her up. But William and Kate came to the US at the same time that the trailer for their Netflix special dropped, and it was a big to do. But they came to Boston. So I thought that was really funny that, you know, green screens, you can pretty much put anything on a green dress or, with a green screen. So I thought that picture of her dress promoting Meghan and Harry's Netflix special was really funny, especially since the truth came out about what happened behind closed doors and how the media would constantly compare Kate and Meghan, especially when they were pregnant. And Meghan was so vulnerable. And I mean, just anything that she did, like if she would touch her baby bump, they would demonize that and criticize that, as opposed to when Kate would touch her baby bump, they would say really positive, glowing things. And just the comparison and the print, just to see them side by side, was really appalling. So I'm really glad that Harry and Meghan got a chance to get out of Britain, come to, California, the sunshine, where they can raise their children away from all of the criticism and that pressure. I couldn't imagine living under such scrutiny. Like their whole lives are under a microscope. And Harry talked about how when he was growing up, his past girlfriends, that the paparazzi and the media would just not only tear apart, his girlfriends, but their whole family. I mean, they would just, dig through their past with a fine tooth comb and shove cameras in their face. And that's really no way to live life. So I'm really applauding Meghan and Harry for taking back control of the narrative, taking back control of their lives. Meghan's podcast is doing phenomenally well. And again, people are trying to downplay their special that they have here with the Netflix series. This is just the first volume. I'll definitely do a second follow-up video. But I love it. Their children are so cute. I think Archie is 3 and Lilybeth is 1. And I remember, it came out when they were on the Oprah interview and they were asking, like how dark. They were scared how dark the babies would be. But Meghan's only half black and Harry, is quote unquote has blue blood. So I knew that the children were going to be fair, but yeah, I'm really glad that they had a chance to leave and shield their children. Harry wants to shield his children, as he should, as the husband, and protect his children from the media. I didn't realize how vicious they were and how indebted the royal family felt to constantly, you know, be working like in that interview type of, where you have to smile all the time and like be on all the time. That's unrealistic. That's not a sustainable way to live. So again, I really enjoyed watching the documentary. We get to hear it from their own words. And Meghan is someone who, even before meeting Harry, she's very strong, very autonomous. And the fact that, she was American, she's half Black, they didn't like it, but I love it. So you guys let me know. And so does Harry. So does Prince Harry, which is the most important. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have had a chance to watch it, what your favorite part about Volume 1 is. And I can't wait to bring you guys Volume 2. Take care. Bye.